When it comes to dragons, I'll take any content I can get. This includes games too. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of original mobile dragon-related games, which is how I game a lot. And if you ever think what are some popular mobile games revolving around dragons, may second come to mind, DragonCity or Dragon Mania Legends. I personally play both, but there has been some discussion on which is better overall, and the majority say DML. Overwhelmingly so. But I hate that opinion. I'm sorry, but I have to disagree, and today I'm gonna explain why. That said, let's get started. DragonCity was released on May 8, 2012. It originally started as one of those Facebook games, and eventually was released for the App Store and Microsoft later on. It wasn't the most popular Facebook game, largely overshadowed by games such as Farmville. But one thing that always stood out to me was that everything was unique. From the buildings you could place to upgrade dragons, such as taverns to recruit friends, or training stations to help buff of dragons to try and become the game's ultimate goal, be the best dragon master, everything was unique. For me, especially the dragons' designs. From design to element, there was no shortage of difference. Even the battles and their now replaced nostalgic music and sound effects you rarely hear today are unique. This is something DML majorly lacks in. It's the same body types and modulu used over and over again, with each level up and battle having the same sounds, purrs, roars, etc. Just the same dragon body type but with different colors and elements slapped onto it to seem different. Look at this fire dragon, the dragon you start with in DML. Now look at the one you get right after you breed your first hybrid dragon, thanks smoke dragon. See how similar they are? What about this fireball dragon and obsidian dragon? See what I mean? Sure, they look different, but they're reusing aspects. Now look at this screenshot of my top dragons in DragonCity. These all are unique. No copy and paste bodies. Everyone has their own theme and designs and elements, nothing more. That's why I think DragonCity is better. They are never short of new ideas. There's always new and unique dragons being added with different events every week of every month of every year. DML seems lazy and lackluster in that area. Even the combat aspects make no sense. In what scenario does it make sense for a status ailment to be put on me because I put it on an opposing enemy? Never. It's so frustrating that it even happens in DML. In DragonCity there are special abilities to copy other dragons' special attacks, but you never are penalized for trying to chip away at their health to win. And getting resources in DML is hard. I can barely get food in battles on the main story, whereas DragonCity is constantly giving food and gold away for free for things like logging in regularly, going into events and opening chests, etc. You're barely rewarded, it seems, in DML. They've even copied DragonCity, it feels like. I'll never forget when DragonCity released the new primal element, then logging into DML, they added the same exact element, same name, just a different colored icon and design. And more goatee because DML primal element is critical to everything except for like 2 elements. In DragonCity the primal element now is weak to legend, and critical to pure. DML doesn't have a critical or weak thing going with their primal element, so it sometimes feels impossible to beat a dragon with it. Anyways, that's it from me. Take care and discuss this topic respectfully in comments if you want. Bye.